Good day, I'm Anton Lever and this is Covenant TV. Welcome to it. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take this opportunity by pressing the subscribe button as well as the bar icon to get notification of any updates to the channel. Don't forget to like this video by giving it a thumbs up and share it with friends and family, and especially those you know are still living in an adulterous remarriage. If this is your first time here, welcome. This channel is about marriage, family, divorce and remarriage and what the word of Yahweh says about it. Today I'd like to focus on the innocent victims of a broken family, the children, and if you come from a broken family, you'll be able to relate. We know that children are meant to be loved and protected, but selfish and thoughtless parents normally seek their own desires or their sinful desires at the expense of their children. It says in Psalm 127 verse 3, "Behold, children are a heritage of Yahweh, the fruit of the womb is his reward." Research shows that children from broken families have to cope with lots of changes in their families, changes that no one can ever be prepared to deal with, let alone a child. The father often disappears completely out of the child's life, and this causes intense grief emotionally, and they are not equipped to deal with this kind of situation. Living without one parent makes it harder for them to cope with schoolwork. Their standard of living also drops, not to mention the trauma of having to live in two different homes once the parents have split. If there is a third person involved, it makes it even worse for the child. They have to grow up faster because of greater responsibility being placed on them. Children from broken families often blame themselves for the family breakup, and they carry that guilt over into adulthood. Preschoolers or toddlers do not have the coping skills to deal with all the changes that comes from separation and divorce, which places them at risk of having more adjustment problems than older children. They often become emotionally needy, they have fears of abandonment, and they may display acting out behavior. Research also shows that children between the ages of 6 and 8 mourn the loss of an absent parent. The breakup of parents have different effects on boys than girls. Girls from broken families may become sexually active earlier than girls from unbroken families, and boys display more aggressive behavior. The saying that children are resilient is an outright lie and is used to justify the behavior of sinful parents and not to take responsibility for the behavior. But don't forget, Yahweh sees. Ephesians 5 verse 6, "Don't be fooled by those who try to excuse these sins, for the anger of Yahweh will fall on those who disobey him." A broken home can cause a child to drop out of school, and they are more often than not likely to suffer from child abuse because they've seen their own parents not respecting the sanctity of marriage. They may also end up getting a divorce. They can also suffer more frequently from symptoms of psychological distress. Children never get over divorce. It's a great loss that's in their lives forever. It's like a grief that is never over. It says in Ephesians 6 verse 4, "Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger by the way you treat them. Rather bring them up with the discipline and instruction that comes from Yahweh." You are responsible to raise your child in a godly home and to teach them right from wrong so they can make proper choices in their lives. Leaving your covenant spouse is a selfish act, with others paying the price for your decision. This has severe consequences that you will eventually have to pay for. You and your spouse have an obligation to work out whatever is wrong in your marriage because of the vows you made. Don't let Satan blind and deceive you. Your eternal soul, as well as those of your family, is at stake. Do the right thing and choose life and not eternal death. I'd like to end off with this verse. It says in Galatians 6:7, "Don't be misled. You cannot mock the justice of Yahweh. You will always harvest what you plant." Please do support me by sending this video to friends and family via PayPal and by subscribing below. Ring the bell icon for future updates to the channel. Please do leave a comment, or you can mail me on aelever@gmail.com. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'm Anton Lever. Till the next video, be blessed.